Come on, baby, light my fire. Everything is so tired. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Praise the Lord. Woo-wee. Hmm. It is Wednesday. Oh, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's up, coffee beans? I'm drinking my coffee right now. Lord, I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well on today. It is a great day. Um, Last night it was a tornado watch in my area. Good morning, Darcy. Good morning, Queen. I see you. Dre Day, I see you. Darcy, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna call you by your name. How Whitney say? I'm gonna call you by your name. But I watched the elections. Of course, I watched the Spurs lose too. So what's up, CDP? What's up, Kim? So I did watch the Spurs lose. But I was watching. I was toggling between the election in Texas and the game. So all red won his district. African American man or biracial, however you want to call it. He won his seat. Unfortunately, Al Green was defeated by Green was defeated. Um, and the sad part about it is the redistricting. It could only be one. So Al Green lost, unfortunately. The big thing is Ken Paxton beat Cornyn, and y'all, Paxton is a mess. So I'm getting my mind set for November to vote for Tallarico. Um, yeah, so it's a lot of things going on. But I was watching the election last night and toggling between the Spurs game. So with that said, I don't know what the hell is going on in the B sect because I haven't really been watching. So what's going on? Y'all want to tell me? Look, now y'all can tell me. I ain't gonna get mad at nobody. Tell me what's been going on. I really haven't been watching it. Like I said, yesterday was the Spurs and the election. What's up? What's up? Whoever coming in, y'all people coming in. Tony Dimples, I see you. So y'all, what's been going on? Don't let Divine Starlight tell me. Don't let Sparkles come in here and steal your thunder. Anything interesting been going on? Hey, Pastor, who is this now? That's Jay Parrish. What's up, Jay Parrish? Anything going on, Jay Parrish? I wasn't in the B sector sphere last night. I was watching the game and the election. Word on the block is there's a new sector in the works. Okay, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Now, what sector? What is it supposed to be like? What is the focus of the sector? What are they gonna be doing? Because we don't want B sector east and B sector west. Because you know these people start doing B sector subdivision. They'll call it something else, but it'll be B sector east, B sector west, B sector south. You know we'll get on nasty piece of subdivision from the B sector. Wow, a new sector. I mean, what is the new sector? Who's starting the new sector? Why are they starting a new sector? Pizza supposedly bringing. Okay, well, what's the new sector gonna be about? What's up, Mayor? So, what is this new sector gonna be about? Because we already have a new sector. It's called 2.0. It's just a subdivision of B sector. Well, pizza alleged going to start it. Lemon will follow. Lemon will follow what? They said my Rodney can't go. Well, I'm not gonna be nasty to nobody. But if you think you need to leave the sector and start a new sector, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I, it's still the thing that, let me say this, you all. It's a coin. It's a coin. It's a coin. It, I am B sector because I was here. I ain't going nowhere. It's a coin. I'm not doing all of this foolishness. It's a coin. People act like it's a lifestyle. It's a coin. Well, okay. All I'm gonna say is it's a coin. It's a coin. People want control. Um, Sometimes people don't get the money that they think they should get, and they feel some. I don't know. I don't know. But what is gonna be different? Are y'all gonna talk about politics? Are y'all gonna talk about culture? Well, what y'all gonna do? Because if y'all gonna do what we doing over here now, then it's just gonna be B Sector West with a different name. And I'm not mad at Pizarro. I'm not mad at Pizarro, but my thing is, if y'all gonna do the same thing, then it's just gonna be B Sector West. Are you gonna get new content creators? Are you gonna get new subbies? I'm just asking because again, if you're gonna be sharing all of the subbies and all of it, but then you just gonna be B Sector West. Well, baby, hey, knock yourself out. Baby, go ahead and get the new house, get the new furniture, do what y'all gotta do. If people feel like they need to get a new sector, get a new sector. It really don't matter to me one way or another. I'm here for my coin. I ain't here to be up here trying to cozy up and have alliances and allegiance and all of this stuff. I'm here to make my money. I don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do. You and you and you and you. You and you and you and you. I come to make my coin, my coin. I come to make my coin. I come to do a cash app. I come to do a cash app. I come to make my money. Put some commercials in the building. Put some commercials in the building. I don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do, but I didn't come to do all of that shit. Huh? I came to make my coin. I come to play commercials. I come to be a little messy. That's what I came to do. Hey, all this stuff, y'all running governments and shit. Okay, I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-mm. Let me tell you something. Lemon can't keep a damn page. So Lemon can't keep a page. Mm-hmm. He can't keep a page. Oh. So yeah, Lemon can't keep a page. And then don't get me started. Like I said, I hear too much of the men's be making all the money. So a lot of this is economical because people want to, they want to get that cash. I get it. You want to get that cash. You want to do knock stuff out. I ain't mad at it. Start a new sector. Call it the new sector. Maybe I'm gonna stay right on here. I'm gonna say, I'll wait right here. I'm gonna wait right here. I'll wait right here. You can go where you wanna. You can go where you want to. But I'm gonna stay right here. I'll stay right here. I'm gonna let them go where you want. I'm gonna stay right on here. That's used to be old gospel song. I'll stay right here. You go where you wanna. I'm gonna stay right here. hmm Let me tell you something. If you confused in the B sector, then you're gonna be confused in the mo three sector. Okay? If you struggling in the B sector, you gonna struggle in the mama sector. Baby, it ain't the location. I'm gonna leave that right there. Pastor, Pastor, did you see Rico yesterday on Pizza? He said Brian makes one more video. Rico will check him, pop him. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. I am learning that these people really live for strife. Rico has the government taking care of him. He's doing all kind of nefarious things to make some money. His teeth ain't right. Dogs dying. That hoe got bigger issues. And I'm stepping back from that. Because that person loves to fight, but he got a lot of stuff going on. Y'all pray for him. Y'all pray for him. He got a lot of emotional growing up to do. Has a lot of social things to do. It's sad. It's sad. And I mean, he needs to fight with people. He needs to feel, because again, that makes him feel like, okay, people hating on him. So nobody is hating on him. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I don't even go over and watch him anymore because, you know, people don't want to invest in themselves. People are happy with mediocrity. People are happy with, you just like move on. You know, shout out to the gay men doing their shit, working every day, paying their bills. Shout out because baby, I didn't know that it was so ratchet on the other side. But baby, it's ratchet. It's ratchet. And I'm not gonna lie. It seems like the people who should be improving got the most to say. And it's saying, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you know what you're hoping for? I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live, deserve, believe. No matter what they take from me, you never know what's on the other side of the rainbow. You never know what you can find at the top of the mountain. You never know until you meet your journey's end. So don't let nobody tell you what you gonna do. Okay? Come on now. Whew. Baby, I hear all the inspirational songs coming in my spirit because people need inspiration. Huh? They just doing the same old thing. They're going to get different results. And they are living insanity. Okay? Insanity. I think someone hit it. Honest Row sent Rico the picture of Brian. I don't got time for that. Oh, I know they were doing that. Oh, yeah, I told y'all, I know they were doing that. Let me say this. Even when I knew them heifers were over there courting those men to come attack the gay men because they was getting red to, maybe they were getting red child. Huh? They was getting red for the facts of their life and for Phil. They went and got them straight men over there. And then the straight men turned on them hoes and then they want everybody to fight for them. See, this is why I'm like, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. And now these straight men got people taking showers, putting all their business out, huh? Giving them money and shit. Mm-mm. Let me say this. Ain't no friends on YouTube. I told y'all they were doing that. I knew they were doing that. I knew they were doing that. And that's why I ain't going not one place. Because at the end of the day, I was here at the inception of the beef sector, and I ain't going nowhere. You hear me? Baby, I have not paid homestead exemption since. I ain't going nowhere. Why should I? I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to tell you what. These people done played games, played in both faces, did all of this stuff. I mean, you know, and just because time has evolved, you don't forget. This is why grown folk TV can't come on my platform. This is why a lot of people don't come on my platform. This is why I will get somebody told in a minute. This is why a lot of them jokes can't come on my platform. Because their whole goal is to attack that community. That's their whole goal. And the community has been here since they've been here. Before they've been here. Hell no, I ain't entertaining them. Here come ghetto intellect and NBK talking about something. Oh, you'll be good for the show. I'm like, who you trying to impress? Bitch, I got the same credentials as you got. You sit your ass down. I ain't impressed by that. And then to find out that hold on, you got no front teeth. I'm like, shut up. Let me drink my coffee this morning. I ain't going nowhere. I know she was, Island Diva. I know she was. You can't tell. Let me tell y'all something. I am not trying to help mentally ill people. When people have got, let me say this. When people make you drink or influence you to drink that much, they ain't good for you. When people will allow you to get behind the wheel, knowing that you are inebriated, that ain't good. When somebody provokes you to the point that you want to whip their ass with a broom and then crack them over their head with an old nasty piece of steering wheel with lock, baby, they ain't no good for you. And then when you let a man do that, he ain't no good for you either. That's why I don't get that. But let me tell you something. Baby, y'all knock each other out. Love each other, baby, and love and lock up, whatever you want to do. Orange is the new black, whatever y'all want to do. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am here for the shenanigans. I am here for the foolery. I like this kind of mess. Keep on. And I'm going to be talking about it, and you ain't going to do shit about it, because, again, y'all put y'all little mess up on here. And I'm going to say this again. I can understand if somebody go and dox you and pull your stuff up. You don't have nothing to do with that. But y'all freely put this shit up on here. And that just boggles my mind. Baby, that boy cracked his head with that wheel lock. Let me say this again. It ain't no friends on YouTube. That's why I don't get mad at stuff now. Here go people talking something. Stomp down was so good for you, and now he done turned on you. This is YouTube. Hoes will turn on you in 10 minutes. That ain't nothing new to me. Y'all the one who get mad at that shit. Baby, I'm here to make my money. I don't give a damn what that hoe think and what that hoe say. Make your money. I'm on TV. YouTube TV. I get commercials put in here. Got time for no damn feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Baby, nobody ain't got time for that shit. Do your show, do your set, make your money, and take your ass on home. Feel when you get off of this bitch. Okay, I don't feel when I'm on this bitch. I ain't supposed to. I'm working. Touch your neighbor and say he working. I'm working. I don't give a damn. That's why that snagger-tooth hoe over there can't get on my nerves. Somebody who don't even have no back teeth, they got to get their back teeth pulled, living up in those halfway house apartment, and then I'm supposed to be mad at that hoe. Y'all better sit down somewhere. It just kills me. Well, he said this about you, but how that hoe live? What that hoe eat? What that hoe driving? And then y'all worried about me. Are you serious? Okay, let me move on. I don't even know these hoes. I ain't never met some of these hoes. I ain't got no time for this. Fighting and acting like these hoes paying bills and shit. Oh, okay. Like these hoes is taking care of mortgage and shit. That's why I don't get about y'all. I don't give a damn about these people. That's why I say don't send me nothing about what they said about me. Who gives a damn? The real deal is what's going on in the streets. That's what I'm talking about right there. And let me say this. The B sector is that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. And I understand why some people leave it. And I'm going to tell you why some people leave it. It's tragic because some people really live their real lives on this YouTube apparatus. And it's sad because you don't know what these hoes going to do because they unhinged. They really care about what people say about them. They'll sit here and cry online. I'm like, ho, go cry on the therapist's couch. Ho, go cry to your pastor. Stop crying to these folk who don't give a shit. This is entertainment. But these remedial hoes, they'll sit here and do that. Now, I'm still on this hoe because it's easy money. It's easy money. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm like Nene Leakes and Phaedra. I'm here for the check. I ain't here for the acting no more. I ain't here for no, baby. I'm here for the check. Okay, what's the what's the lines? What's the angle of the show today? Oh, okay, that's what y'all want me to do. Oh, okay then. Baby, we here for the check. Y'all hoes here for the emotions and shit. Nobody don't care about that. Let me see what y'all saying. Baby, that coffee got me amped today. I don't care about that hoe either. She blocked, moving right along. She blocked. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I caught up. I have caught up. Well, if it gets dangerous, it's because them hoes don't know no better. Let them Emotional, unintelligent hoes sit right there and fight. I ain't gonna fight with no hoe who don't take care of their oral health. I ain't fighting with no hoe who got one stumpy teeth in the bottom of his mouth. Y'all crazy fighting with these folks. I ain't fighting with no hoes who be stealing electric and water from his neighbors. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think I'm better than other people, but baby, some hoes you just don't fight with. You just don't fight with them. You just don't. Mm-mm. Fighting with hoes who killing dogs. Girl, don't got no time. No time. Okay, no time at all. I ain't got no time for that. You know what? You know what? People so ignorant. Y'all don't go to jail. Let me say this, you all. I'm going to ride and live with you. I ain't riding and dying with you. When you want to go do some deaf stuff, you do it on your own. Jay Wilson ain't never told nobody to do something that's going to put them in jail. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, Google is making money off of people's foolishness. Off of people's foolishness. They really are. Hoes ain't getting no bonuses, ain't getting no um, benefits, ain't no health care with this. Child, people concerned about these wrenches. People concerned about these wrenches and stuff. They act like these wrenches. Again, do y'all not have power anywhere else outside of YouTube? And I'm going to tell you all this. Inadvertently, this is a congregation. This is a place where people really have influence and sway over people. And when you realize that, you become a little bit careful. This is why I'm not telling people to do some things. We've had content creators to really, really mess up some people's lives. And then when things go wrong and they're on the outs of the group, then their life get messed up. And see, this is why I always tell people, it's not a matter if, it's when. When you are sitting up there doing things for cult leaders, then that shit pops back on you. And baby, we've had a lot of people do a lot of diabolical stuff in the name of the group. And then when they are on the outs with the group, baby, the group tears them up. You got to realize there's always somebody in the wing willing to be the general, even when you gone. These people need folk to look up to. These people like bullies because it makes them feel empowered. If you want to empower people, tell people to go to school. If you want to empower people, tell folk to go vote and do something with their lives. Nobody don't think they're better than Rico and Castro, but folk know they can do much better than what they're doing. I know they grown, but Rico, the lady, Demons O asked Rico, what does he want to do in the next 5 years? This boy's still talking about YouTube shit. I'm like, do you not want a job? You want a house. Do you think you're going to get a house on YouTube salary? You're going to get a house by taking your ass to work and getting a job that's above minimum wage. But we sit there and apply that mediocre shit. Nobody don't think they're better than somebody else. But when somebody thinks, when you are in your mid-30s and your family has to have an intervention with you to say, maybe you need to move out your uncle's house, baby, something wrong. That ain't normal. That shit ain't normal. I was ready to get out my mama's house when I graduated high school. It was time to go. These folks don't have no source of independence. It's just like they mama, I don't know, do your mama want you to be better than what they did? Because it seems like people are satisfied with having janky children. Okay, I done lived a janky life and I want you to live a janky life too. It's like a jankiness going on here. I don't know why the Spirit gave me janky, but it just describes a lot of people. It's just janky. Janky works sometimes, sometimes it don't work. Okay? Janky is bootleg. Okay, it's just janky. That's a Virginia word. Shout out to the Virginia word. It's janky. It's just janky shit. Let me see what y'all saying up in here. Okay, hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm talking. Let me drop it down. No, I'm just being real. I don't take what these people say seriously. I'm sitting here. Girl, what get me is these folks be losing their mind. Ooh, they be cussing you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Can I tell y'all something? That shit makes me laugh. I am a true Aries, baby. If I can make you cuss and do all that, baby, I'm sitting back here laughing. I'm like, look at this hoe don't even have emotional intelligence. I don't even know you, hoe. I live way in Texas, and I'm disturbing your peace like that. Yeah. I'm like, see, again, you the one who got problems. I'm on here for a show. I'm on here to make some money. All right, I'm gonna drop this link, and let me say this again. And I want to be very clear. I want to be very clear to these folks. If I lose everything tomorrow, I'm still Jay Wilson. And what the devil stole, God will give back. You know why? Because I have options. See, I have family. I have a whole partner. If I lose everything tomorrow, I'm still Jay Wilson. I'm still gonna be all right. See, that's what y'all don't understand. I can lose the house tomorrow. I can get another one. But hope I had something that half of these folk ain't never had. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't let these people get to you. People always talking about something. He think he better than no. That's other folks' insecurity, bitterness, hate, and jealousy. They don't want to admit it. I don't hate no hoe on here. Ain't jealous of nobody. Baby, when God bless you, I'm gonna celebrate you. When people can't celebrate you, baby, leave them folk alone. These are some people you need to leave alone. God has done blessed you with something, and then they want to one up you. Leave them hoes alone right there, because again, that's jealousy and bitterness, and you got to leave them people alone. And we have a lot of that on YouTube. I get a ring, and all of a sudden the hate comes out. Child, I'm sitting there looking at you, and I'm like, well, and then they want to show their little shit. Baby, leave that alone. That ain't no hate right there. That ain't no hate right there. And let me say this. My partner purchased my ring. I told him we went together because that's what we do. He told me what he wants. That's what we do. We don't play them games. We too old to be playing them guessing games. You like that? Okay, that's what we get. But let me say this. Let's say hypothetically, I did buy the ring. Well, baby, what's the shame in that? I know I didn't, but even if I did, hello somebody, but just jealous hoes, just jealous hoes. Should be worried about what your man doing for you or your woman doing for you. You just worry about Jay Wilson. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to give you the content. I'm here to let you talk about it. Because I know your hoes want to talk. Say what you got to say. Let's make this money. Money on the flow. But all of this foolishness don't get to me. I don't know y'all. Half of y'all don't even live next to me. Girl, bye. Worried about people who you don't even know. Crying over people you don't even know. It just makes no sense to me. That's why Rodney pissed me off with them wrenches and shit. I'm like, you act like you get some stock benefits or some shit. Okay, is they paying you? I mean, Rodney, key me in. Okay, key me in. If they're giving you something like that, key me in. Let me know. I'm just asking. And can I say this, you all? I don't care if Rodney is over there with ZX. We just know what's gonna happen. And I ain't mad at Rodney. I, look, Rodney can still come over here. I'm not mad at Rodney. I ain't mad. Now let me say this. I am not Xing Rodney out because he over there. But I know what that man is about. Jackie, who I'm hating. Come on, Jackie, who I'm hating, Jackie. And why I gotta hate him, Jackie? Come on, Jackie, tell me who I'm hating, girl. Jackie said you the biggest hater. Tell me how I'm hating, Jackie. Come on, let's make this money. Tell me how I'm hating, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Tell me how I'm hating, Jackie. Tell me who I'm hating, Jackie. Tell me who I'm hating, girl. Come on, I need to know, Jackie. Let me write this down. Let me get a pen and some paper. So, Jackie, come on, Jackie. Tell me who I'm hating, girl. Come on, Jackie. Now, don't type it. It ain't gonna say nothing, Jackie. Now, I'm giving you a platform. Who I'm hating, Jackie? I need to know. I got paper and pencil, not paper and pencil, but paper and pencil. Come on, tell me, girl. Tell me who I'm hating, Jackie. No, no, no. Don't come after Jackie. Don't come after Jackie. Don't come after Jackie, honey. Let Jackie speak. No, Jackie said I'm a hater. I want to know who I'm hating so I can write it down. Come on, Jackie. Don't get quiet now. Who I'm hating, Jackie? You wanted this attention. Come on, Jackie. Who I'm hating? Mm. Girl, because I want to take it to the altar. I'm going to take it to the altar tonight. Who I'm hating, Jackie, so I can put it in the hands of Jesus. Where you at, Jackie? Don't get quiet now, girl. Don't get quiet now, Jackie. Calling Nurse Jackie. Where you at? Oh, she quiet now. Jackie, I thought you had more chutzpah than that, Jackie. Now I wanted to know. Brenda, I'm just waiting. You know how it is. And then he gonna be all them yags and everything. So that's what he gonna be. I'm waiting for Jackie, honey. Jackie said I'm the biggest hater. I wanna know who I'm hating, Jackie. I need to write it down. So that's why I don't anyway. But no, I'm not mad at Jackie. And don't come after Jackie because again, she has the right to say what she needs to say. I was just trying to figure it out, but you can't help me, Jackie, if you don't tell me. You give these generalities. You really vague, Jackie. I needed you to step up to the plate and tell me, girl, who was I hating and when was I hating and how? What was I hating on? But anyway, as far as ZX is concerned, we'll see. It's not that deep to me. It's really not that serious. It is YouTube. Things happen. Like y'all tell me because I was gonna start a new sector. Okay. I mean, she may well start a new sector. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm good. I'm staying right here. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna stay here till the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, I'm gonna go right on yonder. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. So what they gonna call a sector? What they gonna call a sector? What is the sector gonna do? They gonna be having cooking. What they doing in the B sector? I'm just wondering because I don't want to see B sector South. Okay, I don't want to see no B sector South. Are they gonna get new subbies? Are they gonna drop all the subbies and start fresh? The challenge sector, the flagging sector. I don't know what they gonna call it. What they gonna be doing? I ain't mad and I ain't trying to be funny. But my thing is, you're gonna take B sector people over there. Now the Bible said, you don't put new wine and old wine storages because the wine storage will break. So are they gonna get new storage? Is they get new furniture and stuff? I know you ain't gonna get no new house with old furniture. What you gonna do? Y'all get new people and stuff? Y'all get new content creators? Y'all developing new content creators? What's going on? I ain't being funny. I'm just asking questions. Girl, not the on YouTube all day sector. Baby, like I said, I don't know. I ain't mad at them. And if people feel like they need to move, let them move. A lot of people have gone from the sector. It's all good. The sector will keep moving. And just because you leave, that don't mean the sector dies. See, I think people try to destroy the B sector, but the B sector will be destroyed when it wants to go. I don't control the B sector. Lemon don't control the B sector. Nobody controls the B sector. Ness is gone. Is the B sector collapsed? Hell no. Kimmy is rarely here. Is the B sector gone? Hell no. Baby, whether you a heavy hitter or a small fry, baby, the B sector gonna move on whether you hear or not. I can leave tomorrow and the B sector still gonna be going on. That's what people don't understand. As long as folks want to hear some mess and be messy, the B sector will be here. It will be here. It really amazes me. Oh, the B sector is dead. No, 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 no. The B sector was made organically. See, when things are made organically, it leaves organically, not because people want it to go. Huh? B sector was made up of people who were survivors, people who were used to adversity. Uh-huh. So whoever is here go, yeah, I'm not the king of the beat. That is just amaze me. Everybody who the king and the queen of something ain't here no more. What's up, Hershey? Uh, Girl, let me tell you something. Let me say I wasn't going to other folks' sectors in the first place. You hear me? The only reason why I went to the Mo 3 sector over there with Queen 88, because baby, that Las Vegas trip was giving me life over there. And so Cam and Queen 88 was making it pop. And I'm like, they were talking about B sector stuff. But I don't go over to people's sectors. I don't. Mm-mm. Not the fixed challenge sector. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Like I said, everybody do what they got to do. Yeah, I mean, and let me say this. Do I go to other sectors? I surely do. But I'm not trying to place myself in somebody else's sector. I mean, I could have gone to the church sector, the carnal church sector, and talk about all of that stuff. No, because I didn't start there. I know a lot of them characters in the carnal church sector. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't want to go there. Because again, I'm here for my little coin. Baby, I'm not here to be famous. Fame comes with a cost. Castro, Pastor, if Castro begs you to private the live where Tommy was heard talking. Will you do? Hell no. Hell no, I ain't doing it. Why? He said he ain't seeing Tommy. So I guess that's the ghost of Tommy. Okay, I guess that's the spirit of Tommy. Hell no. He ain't seeing Tommy anyhow. People lied. That wasn't Tommy in the background. That wasn't Tommy. That was a recording of Tommy. So if it's a recording of Tommy, why does it matter? It's a recording of Tommy. It ain't Tommy. It's a recording of Tommy. hmm It's a recording of Tommy. It ain't Tommy. Devon, if you don't get that sarcasm, girl, you don't. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Ooh, okay, all right, girl. I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. But no, they said it was a recording, so I'm gonna go with what he said. It was a recording. Yeah, yeah, it was a recording. Yeah, hmm And let me say something, Castro. I'm not a flip flopper. It ain't no friends on YouTube. We 1099s. Now, if you got friends, you go. But baby, in Jay Wilson world, we 1099s. In Jay Wilson's world, we are subcontractors. In Jay Wilson's world, I'm doing my show. Once I click off the stage, I'm done with it. Y'all hoes be holding stuff, all sensitive in your spirit and shit. We done. That's why, again, you all, Tommy talking about something, hey, daddy, hey, that hoe will turn on me in a hot minute. Okay? And I ain't mad at it. You go right ahead and do what you got to do. You can do what you got to do. Now, a lot of y'all thought that I flipped on Tommy and Castro for Brian, but Brian had substantial evidence. He found that recording when Tommy said he was on the commode. We saw Castro acting all janky over there, slithering like snake hips and all of this, acting crazy. We saw that. So I'm going with evidence. Screw friendship, it's the evidence. I don't have no friends on here. We 1099. And nobody ain't argue. Nobody ain't say they ain't do it. Brian is so happy to be back over here again. Okay, and the whole still blocked. I think I'm gonna unblock them. The spirit is telling me to go ahead and do that. But yeah, just like I let your egghead ass over here and act stupid. Anyway, and let me say this: I don't care what you and Tommy is. I don't care, baby. If you put it on, we gonna talk about it, and y'all gonna mess around, and y'all going to jail because Yolanda, honey, she ain't playing. It depends on what wig she put on. It depends on what behind A. Because if she get one of them hard Motown wigs, all y'all hoes in trouble. Okay? You better pray that she put on some of that piece of razor cut hair. Okay? That she had on. She's a little softer when she got a little piece of razor cut hair. But baby, when she put on that Diana Ross Motown, baby, baby, where did our love go? Ooh, baby, baby wig. All y'all hoes in trouble. All y'all hoes in trouble. Baby, them wigs determine her personality. Okay? It depends on what wig she put on that day. What? Y'all better pray she put on some of that nasty razor cut. Because when she put on the razor cut, she be all intellectual. And, but honey, when she put on that Motown, Diana Ross moving from Brewster Projects wig on, honey, she is a bitch. Okay? Honey, she is not, baby, she's coming for everybody. All her life, all she wanted was hair. All her life, she wanted hair. All her life, all she wanted was hair. Hair, hair, hair. Baby, have y'all heard that? All her life, all she wanted was hair. All her life, all she wanted was hair. All her life, all her life, all she wanted was hair. My God, today. Baby, I heard that thing. That thing had me rolling. All her life, all she wanted was hair. Come on. Hunt the moth and them Vandella wigs, okay? All her life, all she wanted was hair. All her life, all she wanted was hair. All her life, all her life, all she wanted was hair. My God, today. Mm. So Castro and Tommy, you better pray that she get put the right wig on. Cause honey, if she go back to the 50s and 60s, y'all hoes is trash. You hear me? Y'all don't stand a chance. Yes, Jackie, Rico and Castro. No lemon over here, baby. No lemons. None of that. Anyway, but that's what we talking about, and your ass is still over here. But Jackie, you didn't answer my question. Who hating on who, and why we hating, Jackie? Now, I think you better answer me, because, ho, if you don't answer me, I'm blocking you. You got all this shit to say, but I'm looking for you to tell me who I'm hating on, ho. Let me highlight you, because I'm going to block you. Now, you better tell me how I'm hating, ho. You better tell me who I'm hating, ho, or you got a couple of seconds. So you better get your little fat fingers to typing. Because I wants to know who I'm hating. Now, I'm talking about Jackie now. Okay, we don't move from Rico and Castro to Jackie. Jackie, tell me who I'm hating, ho. Come on. I hate a coward hoe who will put something out and don't say nothing and then put that out. Ho, you better say something real quick. I got you. Now who I'm hating, ho? Who I'm hating, ho? I need to know. Come on, Jackie. Don't nut up now. Don't nut up now like a virgin, ho. Come on, let that shit flow. Who am I hating? Now you put Enrico and Castro. Tell me, stop talking in riddles. Stop talking in hieroglyphics, ho, and talking English. Tell me who I'm hating. Cause now we talking about Jackie. We ain't even on Castro and Rico no more. We talking about Jackie. Jackie, who I'm hating, ho? Come on. Come on, Jackie. Don't get quiet now. Let me block this hoe. You the one hating hoe coming over here to my channel. Let me block you. Coming over here trying to start some shit, but then don't have you don't have the hustle to back your shit up. No, you the hating hoe. You the hating hoe. Moving right along. Now, if you're gonna tell me I'm hating somebody, tell me who I'm hating. Articulate it clearly. Share the vision, hoe, and make it plain. That coffee is good. I mean, Castro, Rico, ho, what you talking about? What about them? I gave the whole plenty space and ample opportunity. I'm gonna start a new section, a sector. It's gonna be called the blocking troll sector. Okay, telling off hoes and blocking them sector. All right, that's what I'm gonna start. Not only was we talking about Castro and Tommy and Rico, we was talking about wigs and shit. We're talking about a lot of stuff over here. We was talking about the new sector, I guess, whatever when that gonna start. We was talking about that. So yeah, what else? Let me say this. Let me say this, Divine Light. Who gives a damn about Rico? Rico can't even pop his teeth out his mouth. Who gives a damn about a hoe who up there trying to flex eating highly processed food? Now I'm gonna give it to Brian. At least that hoe work. At least he works. We see Brian going to work. They don't give a damn about Rico killing dog. He can't even take care of no dog. Talking about he making money. Oh, I'm making that money. Girl, if you was making money like that, you would have had that dog and that autopsy. That lady said $2,000. It got real quiet in that damn room, didn't it? Woo, all the oxygen went all out that room. And then the lady said, "Well, this is how much for the cremation." The hoe didn't even have that. Talking about something. Well, I get paid on Wednesday. That lady said, "We can't hold that dog to Wednesday." Baby, they gave you a whole baby, you in them hefty bags. You maybe you need to invest in hefty. Maybe you need to spend your little money and invest in hefty. Because it seems like you be getting hefty bags everywhere. If you ain't putting a dog in there, you're putting rice and chicken in it. I mean, but yeah, they gave you a whole hefty bag to put that dog in, and you taking that dog on the bus in a hefty bag. Because you ain't even have enough money to cremate the damn dog. But yet, you talking about all the money you making. Heaven forbid if Lyric dies. But if she does, at least she got insurance. Okay? Lyric already got her plot. Okay, she already done got her plot. Okay, at Holidog Inn and resorts, funeral home. She know what kind of casket she want. Okay, Lyric got her shit together. Alright. Huh? She already done told me if something happened to me, she done gave me power of attorney, no resuscitation. She said she don't want all that foolery. If she ain't gonna get better, let her go. But honey, she got her Holidog Inn and Resort funeral home. Lyric already got her little headstone. Uh-huh. She told me who she wanted to do her hair. She want the girl named Lydia at Pet Smart to do her hair. She literally already got that shit worked out. Okay. She want Tony to do her nails. Uh huh. Yeah. She said she don't want no long service, and she want her favorite toy, which is that little lamb. She want that in the casket. Yeah, and she wants some milk bone dog treats. Okay, that's what she told me. Lyric got insurance. What's up, outspoken one? Yeah, Lyric got insurance, girl. And Lyric gets. Let me say this, you all. If you are going to get an animal, especially a dog, feed the dog food, not human food. Make sure your dog is getting their dog their heartworm and their flea and tick treatment. Ain't no reason why your dog should be pooping and have worms in their poop. That's stupid. Talking about you love your dog. Child, I'm like, really? But if you love your dog, why you always putting hands on? And let me say this, y'all. The reason why Rico could put hands on his dog, because somebody done put hands on him. Now, Lord knows I should have slapped that cat pee out of Lyric when she hit me in my face. But she's a dog. She's an animal. She plays. We do play. Now, if I hit her, or if I do it, we playing. Not in anger. And baby, Lyric can fight. You hear me? Lyric can fight. So before y'all hoes even want to step up to the house, just know that Lyric got hands. Y'all seen it? Okay? She got me with old nasty piece of left one day. Baby, and again, it was content. It was organic content. Loved it. Baby, I laughed my ass off. That junk was funny. But Lyric is a healthy dog. And see, this is the sad part about it. You speaking death on my dog, and then you wind up killing yours. See, again, watch what you say. Always talking about God got me. Well, God got all of us. Hello, somebody. God got all of us. You ain't special. God got everybody. If you want to be kept. God got me. God got me. God don't play about me. Well, he should have told you not to get on that train and drink that G-Unit mixture. Couldn't even get to the train. You know, God always have folk when they need God to have folk. But God never have you when you doing foolery. Stop using God as a weapon. God ain't your weapon. God ain't your butler. He ain't your maid. He ain't your armor bearer. So tired of people using God. God got me. God got everybody. And just like God got you, then you need to treat people like God got you. I do not use God as a weapon. Stupid. I don't know what G-Unit is, but it had Rico to the point where he didn't know if he made it to the train station or not. He said he didn't know how he made it. Island D, but let me tell you something. Brian don't need to be worried about shit. Because Brian has a job and Brian is doing his thing. Brian Page done been taken 11 times. So again, Brian ain't looking for no windfall. Brian ain't looking for no payday. Y'all think these people got power? They don't have power. All they have is YouTube. And without YouTube, half of these people would be just overlooked, unfortunately. YouTube has given these people a platform to be ignorant and think they're some celebrity. I ain't no celebrity. I just came to make my money. I ain't no starer. I'm just here to make my money. I don't care about no Rico. You gonna go fight King Roman and gonna get on a Chinese bus. Ho can't even get an Uber. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. If Rico had all that money, he could have bailed his own ass out of jail. Went to jail on some stupid junk. It's really funny. So Rico did suck a cock, because that's your name. Rico did suck a cock. You said, I will suck one, but you did suck one. We saw it all on that picture. Tonight, I'm living in a fantasy, a whole little nasty world. Tonight, don't you want to call with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl? Okay, you was giving Vanity Six over there. All right, giving Vanity Six and the Mary Jane girls all at once over there. It was sad, Rico, and it looked like you was doped up. Okay, that's the thing. You look like you was doped up. It was uh, I ain't ashamed about nothing I do. Don't. That ain't no flex because you ain't ashamed about nothing you do. That's your business, ho. You do what you gotta do. Girl, a Chinese bus. Child, that throat messed up. That's why them teeth, honey, that's why them teeth infected. All that extra protein, weakening them gums. Instead of flossing and putting some fluoride on there, girl, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Rico just had his teeth cleaned. I let Rico up because Rico's teeth look real good. And here it is, ain't even a month, and now they got to pull out 5 of them. Again, a hoe can't come for me when she don't even come for oral hygiene. Don't even go for no flaws. Bitch, get a water pig. You can say what you want, baby. I got all my teeth. Thank you, Jesus. Work. The floss still works. Come on now. The floss still works. It will never, never, never lose its power. The floss still works. Come on. The floss still works. The floss I know. The floss still works. Oh, yeah. The floss still works. I know that the floss still works. Oh, yes. I know the floss still works. Oh, yes. The floss still works. The floss still works. Stimulate them gums. You shouldn't be getting teeth. You shouldn't be getting teeth pulled out your brain. And you ain't even 40 and getting teeth pulled. I'm like, what in the girl? All of this dental progress and you getting teeth pulled. You coming for people, but you can't take care of your mouth. Now I know that, honey, baby, the truth hurts, but it's real. You coming for folks, but your mouth is messed up. You coming for people, but the dentist is coming for you. Come on. Now make it make sense. That's why that hoe don't bother me. Y'all talking about, oh, he read you, he dragged you. A hoe can't drag me when she getting teeth pulled. How that's, huh? Huh? See, because that's the reality of it. See, I don't have to lie, Rose. This hoe getting teeth pulled. She ain't even 40 yet and getting teeth pulled. And her mouth, the composition of your mouth has changed. You didn't have that wide Sandra Bernhardt looking mouth. You had that demure looking mouth. Now your teeth so bad that it's making your lips swell. Okay, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. It's changing the whole composition of your face. Bitch, you can't come after me. You look like you ain't been sleeping. Girl. Child, Raymond was desperate, and Raymond knew that was easy. Girl, that's low hanging fruit. Girl, that shit is low hanging fruit. I don't know why y'all playing. Y'all act like that's the creme. Y'all act like that's the creme de la creme. Girl, no, it ain't. That's bottom of the barrel. What's up?
Hold on, let me go on mute. Hold on. Oh, that shit be so funny. It be funny when you don't even want it to be funny.
Let me say this. Let me say this. And I told Brian. Now me and Brian done argued. We done fought. But I can't never say that Brian ain't took his ass to work. And when Brian didn't go to work, Brian had something going on. But ain't no. Let me say this. I ain't never seen Brian's lights turned off. I ain't never seen Brian's furniture laid up all on the road.
Mm-hmm. Is there an echo? You
Uh,
want me to come down? I'm gonna drop
no,
down
no,
and
that's
come
me.
right back.
Hold on, that's me. No, that's me. Hold on, hold on. That's me.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk.
Okay. I just came up here to address Island Diva. Island Diva. Wait, hold on, man. Okay, there you go. I thought that was my phone. My
That
bad.
was me. I told you it was me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. First of all, good morning, everybody. Man, God is good. He woke us all up, good or bad. God is so good. Good morning, everybody. All I want to come up here and say, Island Diva, don't ruin my experience. Okay, if you want somebody to fight Rico, you fight him. You go up against this man. I don't have to sit up here. Rico is his own fight. Okay, I woke up and I brushed my teeth and I made me a breakfast. And I didn't have to sell my Badusi yesterday. I didn't have to go and say, oh my God, I got 5 teeth in the back of my mouth missing, and I'm in the brinks of having some type of fucked up, what you call it, rotten teeth leaking to my bloodstream, but I'm still trying to suck pain. I'd rather suck a pain than sit at the dentist and wait. I'm already getting free insurance. I'm already mooching and milking the system. And instead of me waiting my rightful turn, I'd rather get up and be a prima donna, a diva, and get up and go suck a peen. You got more energy to suck a peen with a dirty, infected ass, motherfucking, rotten ass motherfucking mouth, but you ain't got time to sit there and get your teeth fixed. Island Diva, you go fight them. Honey, I'm blessed. I'm living my life, love. And I signed my lease yesterday. And
Congratulations, congratulations.
thank you so much, Pastor. And Pastor,
Hold
my
on,
neck,
did you hold on for a minute, Brian? Did you have a Section 8 voucher?
I didn't have no set. They used
Oh,
my
okay. You didn't have no Section 8 voucher.
They
Okay.
use listen, Pastor, and even with an eviction, I was still able to sign my lease in my name. It ain't nobody, when I was sick at my sickest and couldn't work, you're absolutely right. I couldn't work, even though I was trying to get my ass up and work. Even at my sickest, God still allowed me to say, well, Brian, come on and let's go. I don't care nothing about these people. I go to work, I mind my business. I'm in my own stuff now, and I'm transferring from over here on to the next. Rico is sitting up here getting free handouts, and he ain't got enough strength to sit his bitch ass down and go get his teeth fixed. In 5 years, you're talking about you're not struggling. In 5 years, I want to be well established on my land. I want to have me a couple of rental trailers that I'm renting and making passive income in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal, is to get me some land and to have me a couple of mobile homes that I rehabbed and renting that shit out. That's my goal. Rico goal is to try not to let any more bumps grow out of his ass and start crunch out of his ass. I don't care nothing about Rico. You fight him, Island Diva. I'm simply trying to get myself together. My goal in a year is to have my credit good to where and enough saved for me to go right there to Clayton Homes and put down on my down payment. That's all I got. I got other goals to worry about. I don't
Hey,
care nothing
Jessica
about.
B. I was just saying hey to
Girl,
somebody, Brian.
girl, is that
So, Brian,
bashful B?
let me say this, Brian.
You said
You
bashful
know,
B?
no, I said Jessica B.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
God.
I,
I got excited, Pastor. I'm sorry. Let me go on mute.
uh, but look. I'm being honest with you all, baby. I don't lose sleep over this. This is just, I'm gonna put my commercials in here, and that's it.
And once I'm done, I'm done. And I mean, I've been telling, and Brian, I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't get emotional up on here. Baby, we 1099s. I do my job. And my job is what I'm doing right now. I ain't no different than Charlemagne or Ricky Smiley in the morning or them doing their set
Oh,
at the comedy show. Baby, this is a show. Now,
after Rico's situation, trust me, I know that there is no friend. Like, trust me, you ain't got to sell that. I bought it. You can even hold your. I'm not trying to be rude when I say this. It's a figure of speech. Hold your breath. You ain't got to sell nothing to me
oh
no
no,
more.
I ain't selling it.
It
I ain't selling it. And if you
it
do have a friend, you
nope.
shouldn't be advertising on YouTube. But I
Nope,
don't
I'm
have any.
scarred. I'm scarred for life now. Ro couldn't even mess that up. Rico messed that up. I'm scarred for life. I am scarred. I don't want to talk to nobody up on here. And it's sad that a little bitch like that,
Mm.
who I said, like I said, zero tolerance. Plain
But
and simple.
Brian, you was a passive lick. I know you hate to hear that, but
A
you was a
lick of
passive
what?
lick.
A
I
lick of what?
mean,
How
that
was
that
I a
that's
lick
the that's
though?
the name of people when somebody, Rico, he a con man. I mean, he's very transactional. Like you said, you supported him. He don't support you unless you're doing something for him.
Ain't that
And
some
again,
shit though?
he's
Ain't
a
that some shit?
well,
And he sit there with his nasty ass and he crosses his legs like he's some type of upper echelon white woman, but got the nails of a goddamn homeless person. I hate to say it, and God, we all can be homeless. I'm not saying it to be ugly, but I'm saying like he don't have a shower in his apartment when he does. Like he don't have a sink to go wash his fucking hands. He's just a nasty ass motherfucker with caviar taste. And it just is what it is. And Pastor, can I say this one thing and then I'm gonna drop down, Pastor?
no.
Oh, let me just say this one thing, please. When they just set up their Island Diva, girl, that don't work up on me because you're trying to, use one of my plays and be messy. I get it, we all messy. I ain't holding that against you, love. But you can't gaslight me because if Rose say my penis is sloppy, I'd set up there and I posted my thing. I posted my thing on my community wall for years and and I deleted it, but I had tons and tons and tons of messages and things like that. So just like everybody don't like pizza, everybody don't like burgers. So if somebody don't like something, thank God he's not the end all be all. There are other people in this world, and thank God. And I wish that young man move on. I don't have nothing bad to say about him. I'm literally tired and I'm over that situation. I don't have to be defined by that. And that's the crazy part about it. That's the beautiful part about it. So I don't give a fuck. I posted my shit on my community wall. Hundreds and hundreds of people done seen it, baby, and liked it and said, well, goddamn. So I, Brian, got damn, baby. That's what they say. So I
Well,
don't give a
speaking of
fuck.
pizza, how do you feel about them starting a new sector? And are you going over there when they started?
I don't give a fuck about her or her sector.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
that's just the thing. She's not a fair person and she's biased. And if that's her bestie, let her love her bestie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the sector. Let her get her numbers. But one thing I won't say is I won't disparage her because I do still care about pizza. I'm not gonna. I wish her the best, and I wish her. But I don't even watch her right now. To be honest with you, to even
Mm,
tell you what the fuck is going on with her. And that's no shade, no tea. I'm just saying I
mm.
just don't I'm uninvested in her. So I mean I wish her the best. What's the sector gonna be called? Avatar
I
sector?
don't, baby, I don't know what it's gonna be called.
Mm.
I really don't. And I guess the lemon and I don't know. I don't
Ugh.
know what it's supposed to be called. I heard that a couple of content
Well you
creators were
lost
supposed to
me.
be going over.
Well, you lost me when you said lemon. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even tell you where to go pick the lemon from the lemon tree at. I don't follow
Can I
lemon.
tell you that I have not been really watching that? And it's not because I'm a hater. I just don't find it amusing. And I
Mhm.
just don't find it entertaining. A lot of people say all you do is talk about Rico and Castro. Well, they gay. And we, of course, this is beef sector, and that's what
Oh,
we do.
lemon gay too. Ain't Lemon gay too?
I don't know what lemon is. Lemon is many things, but
With him and Shaquem? Oh, okay.
no,
Ooh,
no, according to him, he's straight according to the girls. But I just
ooh.
don't.
Child, I could have sworn Lemon was a bisexual. At the bare minimum, I thought Lemon was a whole bisexual. I was about to say something and I forgot. Damn, that shit slipped my mind. Dang, what the fuck was I about to say?
I'm back. I'm sorry. I just actually clicked off, but I don't. I just don't find it funny. I just don't, and I don't have a problem with him personally.
I
I
was a
really don't, but I just don't. You know, some things are funny, some things are, but yeah, Lemon deals with too many CCs from other sectors. We don't know them folks. Yeah, yeah, that too.
dang pastor. I
He
was about to
claims
say
he's
something.
straight. Okay, he's straight. Okay, baby, people can be whatever they want to be. Baby, you can be whatever. You can be a unicorn for all I care. I don't. I don't really care no more.
Unicorns and horses, huh? Oh my God.
That's it. Did y'all get that bad weather last night, baby? We had a tornado watch here.
Shit, I listen. By the time I made it home, and Pastor, let me tell you something. I met somebody yesterday, and I'm scared. I gave him, I gave him my text now number, but I'm scared because you just never know who's from the sector, who lives in Houston, and the way he was
Well, how
coming
did you
at.
meet him? I mean, was it
Oh my
odd?
God,
Was it
I don't want to.
strange?
Well, I don't want to tell on my business, but it was by. What is that? What is that word? Uh, what is that word? Is it a havoc stand or havoc stance? What is that
Okay,
word?
a coincidence? Oh
Okay,
no,
yeah, but I
no.
want to learn how to say that word. Is it havoc stands?
Happens. I don't know, Brian. Now I'm
Okay,
off.
okay, I'm gonna have to look it up though. But yeah, and we was talking. Oh my god, it was so weird. Before listen, I want to see if we can have a day two before I even talk about it. I don't want to jinx nothing, but you just don't know who is from who, and if something's too easy, if it's easy, if it just seemed it was very. I don't know how to explain it. So I had my guard up because you don't know who knows
Mhm.
who watches what, who's this, who's that. So I gave my goddamn I gave him the number Ro got, the text now number.
Mhm.
And and it just because I don't know these people and you're not gonna try to put my number out
So
there.
how do you feel about? I mean, what vibes were you getting from him? I mean,
Well,
because
let me get my
again,
other phone so I can read you the messages. Hold up right quick.
because you know, there's a vibe that you get from people that you know that you really got to be really, really, really careful. You really got to be careful these days, y'all.
What the dude?
Happenstance, happenstance. Thank you all so much. Happenstance.
Yeah. See, and my dumb ass got Google, and I'm too
Oh,
like I
Brian,
don't
you
understand
okay?
why I just didn't Google it. Like it's weird. Bro,
Oh Lord,
I'm
what
weird
happened to Brian?
sometimes, but let me go to my text
I hope
now.
you're all right.
Let me go to my text.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh shit, and hold on. And so the nigga said, "Really good to have met you, Brian." I said, "Yes, I enjoyed your conversation." He said, "I enjoyed yours as well. It would be nice if one day we both can be a little more transparent with each other and not worry about judgment." I said, "LOL, so why didn't you just say that you knew I was gay?" And then he said, "I have a better question. Why couldn't you just come out and say it?" And I said, "That's a good question. I'll have to
Mhm.
figure that out." He said, "You already know the answer. It's not something that you need to figure out." I said, well, I don't know, but I'm on a journey. Look forward to getting to know you, bro. He said, "Likewise, I really enjoy your energy. I think we both have something to learn from each other. Will be nice to talk to you again in person and sit down face to face and just be able to vibe with one another." I said, "Okay, we'll link up." And he said, "Yeah, and let's do it soon, but not trying to rush you at anything." I said, "I got you. Hit me up later." And then he said, "I can relate. I'll hit you up soon enough." I said, "Trust me, I'll be waiting. Take it easy." He said, "You have an iPhone or an Android?" Because, baby, I guess when he tried to hit me, And then he said the reason why he said the reason I asked is because I'm trying to determine how we will FaceTime each other if you're into that. And then he left the message. I just didn't respond to him. He said, "Are you able to talk now, or it's not a
But
good
Brian, I got a
time?"
question now. How did you?
It's
Did you
complicated. It's
but
complicated.
my thing is how you met him. I think is gonna be the
I don't
real
want to tell
deal.
you. I do not.
Well,
Okay.
Brian, but I mean, my thing is
Nah,
this
because y'all
though.
gonna judge me. Y'all are gonna
Well, no, I'm
judge
not
me.
gonna judge you. I'm
Nah.
really not. No, I'm really not because my
Uh-uh.
thing is it's gonna determine what how you should
I'm not giving him my real
approach it.
number. I'm not giving
Well,
him my
no,
number right
but
now
my
until
thing
we talk.
is, but he in the Houston area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving that
Um,
man my number right now. He's gonna get that text now number, and I might text him back a little later. I'm not
well,
rushing
okay. So
nothing.
why would you have any reservations that he may know you from YouTube or anything like that? Because it seems like you are more concerned that, you know what, this may be a setup. I really don't know him,
Yes,
and
it
so
is. I think it is. Because how do you know I'm gay? I don't give off gay. Or do I give off gay? I do not
well,
give off
Brian,
gay.
that's subjective. So again, I can't say that because that's subjective. And in
Well,
our community, it's not whether you give off or not. There are telltale signs that people are. So I don't think
well,
that's. And I mean, you are in Houston. Lord have mercy. It's the gay capital of Texas. So to me,
I don't know. I don't know if I gave off. Well, to me, like I said, if something is just so easy like that, you have to. Well, I was at homework guys. Um, yeah. I don't even want to talk about it right now, but you,
okay.
you, you know, I don't know. The conversation was really good, and then we got to talk. He got to talking about his nephew,
Hmm.
and he was saying that we're not, y'all don't know who this man is, so I'm just gonna be transparent about it. Y'all don't know who he is, so I can speak, and y'all wouldn't know who he is. He was saying that his nephew is, schizophrenic, and he was dealing with that and stuff like that. We was just talking, and that just came up, and then I got to talking about my nephew, and then like we ended up talking for about 30 minutes, and then the topic of kids came up, and I said, so are you married? Do you and that's how I know if a person is gay or not, because you can determine how they answer it. Like if you say, "Hey, are you married? Do you got kids?" He said no. And then he asked me, and I said, "Well, man, I do want kids one day, but my situation is complicated." And right when I said that, he said, "What you mean complicated?" You could tell the antennas, because he said, "What you mean complicated?" And I was like, well, it's just complicated, with my lifestyle, it's complicated. And that's how he indicated that I was, like that, And that's how you could tell that the vibes, changed,
Hmm.
but I don't know. It just
I mean, did
seems.
you enjoy the conversation?
Yeah, the conversation was, and then he asked for my number. He said, sometimes it's just good to have good conversation. And me, I like to talk. I'd rather talk than have sex with you, to be honest with you. I'm a communicator. I like to
Well,
talk. I
communicate.
like,
I think that
well,
would really separate what's really going on. I think that you should wait, and I think that if this person is someone who is having some ill intent, it show up, or you'll get wind of it. Something will go off, but it could be just a really nice person. Um,
he's
you know,
43, which I like. I like older people. Like I like to learn from people. Um, and
okay. I think you should continue to talk and just say, hey,
well,
I'm a very private person, so I do have reservations about meeting, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't, but I think we should talk more.
also,
And
you telling me I should be honest and tell him that he don't have my real number? That's why we can't FaceTime with each other. Do you think I should just be honest and let
I
him know
just
I'm
think that
having
you should say,
reservations?
hey, I just think I have reservations. This is Houston. It's a lot of whack jobs and crazy people out there. So, right now, I want to communicate with you, but this is how we communicate because, again, I'm not ashamed of who I am, but it's just, I have been through some situations
Reservations.
with some people who turned out to be something else. And so that's what I'm going to do. And my thing is, if the person is having some nefarious intent, they're not going to wait around. They're going to go. They're not going to wait around. So I think that should, be the case because again, Brian, you can't spend your whole life
Scared.
paranoid about
Yeah.
who knows or da 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 da. I mean, really. But
And
I think people should understand that in this day and age, I don't, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And if you don't understand that, okay, I understand this, no problem.
yeah.
You can move on, no worries, no pressure. But I still want to
No,
communicate. I like
but
that, but that's it.
I don't I don't even think it's like that. I think that honesty is the best policy. And like you said, like I said, that was just the first day conversation. I haven't even responded to him, but I'm gonna text him a little later and say good, hello, good morning. I hope you have a blessed day.
Mhm.
And I think that's when I'm gonna tell him that you don't have my real number. You have my text now number, and I'm gonna take your advice on that. I think that's good
I
advice.
mean, I
And
think you just should be honest and upfront because
yeah.
again, first of all, you live in the fourth largest city in the country. Okay.
Mhm.
And again, things are happening in Houston, things are going on, and you just want to make sure that you're safe. And again, if he doesn't understand that, then okay, well, not a problem. I mean, and that'll be it. But I think you just need to be honest to let him know that you have reservations and
The, and the
yeah.
dude knew I was gay. That's why he asked for my goddamn number.
Well, how did that
That's
well
what tripped me out because I
so
ain't
this
never
is the
just had
thing though.
nobody.
So
I'm no. Mhm.
but so were you on Facebook or something?
No, this was at what you call it's a part.
Oh,
This was
okay. So let me give you something. You were at the apartment of the person that you went to go see, but this person happened to live
homework
in the
guy.
he
Yes,
happened to live in the same area.
I don't fucking know. He
Well,
just
my thing is
walked
this:
up to me.
you better you because he may know homework guy.
Man, hold up, man. So now
You
you
see what
got
I'm
hold
saying?
up right quick. I'm about to
'Cause
call him and ask him. Hold
he
up,
may know homework guy, and that may be an issue.
I'm about to put you on mute right quick, okay? Hold
Okay.
up right quick. Oh my gosh.
Because see, if you see, I understand, but now it makes sense because he may know homework guy, and
And
that may
just
be
walks. Okay,
because if
go
he
ahead.
just
I'm
walked
sorry.
up to you and said something, and he may know homework guy.
Hold up real quick. Cause I want to see this.
Mhm.
Shit, my phone tripping. I mean, it is 8:53, right? Maybe he's at work. I don't know. The last time he hit me up let me see. When he hit me up, he
So,
said this was at 9:37. He hit me up. Maybe that nigga is at work.
so my
He
thing is,
just
are you calling homework guy, or are you calling the guy that you're talking to?
I'm calling the guy because I'm gonna be bold and ask, do you know? Or maybe the nigga still sleep.
Well,
Who
maybe you should
knows?
call homework guy and ask him because homework guy is going to tell
Uh-uh.
you, and then you ask him and see if
But
he
what
going to lie or not. Because
but
again,
why would
that
I
deals
call
with character.
homework? But why would I call homework guy? It ain't none of homework's guy business because me and
Okay.
homework guy is not we ain't talking like that. We are friends. We
Well, this is the thing. Hey, do you know XYZ or da 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 da? Because oh yeah, I know him, or no, I don't know him. Either way, because if homework guy knows him, and then you call him, he said, "Oh no, I don't know nobody," then that may be a red flag too, because he's not being upfront and honest. But hey, it is what it is. But
it
I
just
understand
it was just weird how you're right. Uh-uh.
because they may
Uh-uh.
know each other, and
Exactly.
again.
I didn't even think about it like that. Jay Wilson. I didn't
Well,
think
and I'm
about the
not
shit
saying.
like
Now,
that.
let me say this: I'm not saying that they do.
Uh-uh.
But I find it very odd that he would come up to you because, again, it may be the fact that he knows Homework Guy may fool around. And so now he said, well, hey, if Homework Guy fools around with this guy, maybe this guy is. I'm not saying that that's the
Mm,
case, but there may be a possibility.
mm-mm. Nope. I'm deleting it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
But look,
Nope.
why are you, no, Brian, you can't jump to conclusion until you find out.
Mm-mm.
Why don't you find out? Don't delete it, find out.
Okay.
Because
Ugh,
like you
that just
want him,
make me feel weird now. Uh-uh.
like you're gonna be honest with him, he should be honest with you. And it may be a possibility that he doesn't know.
I was
I'm not saying
well, you know how, okay. Oh my God. Mm-mm. I just feel weird now. Like for real, for real.
no,
I
you shouldn't feel
really do
weird
feel
because that's just a possibility. That's not concrete evidence. Just a hypothesis. So you can't don't judge
I
a
like
man
the
off of a hypothesis.
well, obviously pastor something in my spirit when we was talking didn't allow me to give this man my real I got two phones. I didn't give him neither one of my damn numbers. I gave him the text now.
Well, you shouldn't
No.
give anybody your number, even if you feel comfortable, because again, sometimes that's people's job to make you feel comfortable to do certain things. All I'm saying to you is just ask the question, and then after you get your answer, make that determination. Now, again, you don't want Homework Guy to know, I guess. Okay, fine. But Homework Guy would even tell you because, again, if this guy came up to you at Homework Guy's apartment or his area,
But I went to Homework Guy's apartment. Homework Guy so first of all, he left for a little bit.
mhm,
And you know, I ain't gonna say I looked through the wait, let me let me stop. Oh my God, Brian, shut up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Homework left for a while. So I was
mhm,
chilling on the patios and things like that. That's how, that's how, the conversation happened. But um oh my God. Homework God has friends himself.
okay.
And I don't see why, I don't see why people say, "Oh, you using it." That nigga is talking to a nice looking little light skin. I don't know if the dude is Hawaiian, but he's a thicker. You know how them Samoans, you know what I'm saying? How they be
Mhm,
thick and they be handsome by the
mhm,
face.
mhm,
I looked in that nigga phone, and well, I didn't look in his phone. I clicked on it to see what time it was. And that nigga screen had the dude as a screenshot. I said, well, damn. I said, well, he's cute and stuff like that. So, Homer guy is really my friend. He's a good friend that
okay.
cares for me. He cares for my well-being. He cares if I need something. He's there to help me as a friend, just like I'm there as a friend for him too as well. But it just is what it is. But
Somebody said, Pastor asked Brian what the man looks like.
man, the man, well, how can I
No, he's talking about
describe
the
it?
one who's trying to talk to you.
That's what I'm telling you. He got a
Okay.
nice little beard. I mean, when you look at him, you don't see 43. You see a nice looking person, nice looking, nice beard. He's thick, tall, you know, and he just seems very overly interested. That's why I say I think that this was a play or something. Like you don't know who knows who. YouTube doesn't stop in one jurisdiction. YouTube, just like I said, you might have somebody from England right now watching us or from Paris. It's worldwide. You don't know
Hmm.
who's who and who knows who. You can go in the grocery store and people Pastor, I didn't hear somebody before, Pastor, come up and say, Brian, I didn't hear that shit before. You don't know who watches what. I'm not saying
Hmm.
I'm no celebrity, but it was just somebody who watches the beef sector that live in Houston like my bitch ass. And we
Hmm.
just happen to be at the same motherfucking fiesta. You
Not
understand me?
Fiesta.
I swear to God.
At
Brian,
Fiesta?
I'm the bitch, and I looked and I said, oh my God,
Male or female?
it was a female.
Oh, okay.
So you just don't know who's. Oh, this is weird. So, like I
Well,
say,
I don't think it's so weird. I think you just need to. I think you need to ask questions. Knowledge is power. So my
No.
thing is you don't want to, because it could be legit. It could be a person who thinks you're attractive and, and they wanted to just shoot their shot. And, that's what they did. But you will never know. But I think to really,
Oh, I'm gonna find out today. I'm gonna be honest, like
I
I
like
said.
Fiesta when I went to Dallas. Okay, now. Hmm.
The reason why I went in Fiesta was because Fiesta got them low price. You just have to go. You have to get over and get past that fish smell when you walk through the front door. But after you get over that, you get to reap the benefits of the low prices, right?
Yeah. And
Everybody
Fiesta is
know.
not everywhere. They are not everywhere. So like I know they have a Fiesta in San Antonio. They have them, I guess, in every major city, but they don't have like stores like HEB. They're not everywhere. But everybody
Yeah,
knows about Fiesta. So yeah.
I'm an
Now let me
HEB.
tell you, they got Fiesta. I know they got Kroger in Houston.
Oh, I love Kroger's. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
But see, we don't have any of that in San Antonio. And then in the small towns, they have that high Brookshire Brothers. Ooh, they high. That Brookshire Brothers is expensive. Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
So they have Brookshire Brothers. And so, yeah, because in the small towns in Texas, they usually have an HEB of Brookshire. Somebody said, or that guy could be someone who plans to do some stuff on Brian. Well, we don't really
So
know. And I think Brian needs to ask. So did the guy seem professional? Did it seem like he had his stuff together?
yeah. The dude. Uh, Pastor, we set up there a perfect stranger, set up there and talked about our nephews. I told him about my nephew. We talked about sisters, we just talked about everything in that
Mhm.
short time of us meeting each other. Like it really did feel like we knew each other. But hold up
Well,
right
my
quick,
thing
Pastor.
is this,
Hold up, I'll be right
Brian.
back.
Okay. Well, it could be somebody who really who was interested in Brian. I mean, I just think that you have to take everything with a grain of caution and ask the right questions. Yeah. So Rainbow
Okay, I'm back.
2, Rodney desperately wants to be liked. I don't know what's going on. So
Oh
again, I
shit.
haven't even watched Rodney and ZX. I don't go over there either. So I don't go to ZX's channel, so I wouldn't even know.
What's going on with
Rodney
Rodney, Pastor?
177. I think he's over at ZX's and you
The
know,
moderator?
moderating and
Girl.
co-hosting and some stuff. But I don't know. And like I said, I haven't gone over there to see. I said what I said about the whole situation. So I'm just like, whatever. So you gotta do what
Dang,
you gotta do.
that nigga moderating over at ZX's for real.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, he may be modding over there, and I think, they may be doing some co-hosting. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Brian, I just think that you should ask him that question, and be upfront. I would say, hey, so why did you come up to me? Now you said that you knew this, but I do got questions. So do you know people in the apartment or the complex who may be same gender loving or gay or whatever you want to say? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, but
It
how
was
would you?
it was just too easy. Like, it was just too easy. But I'm gonna take your advice. I'm not gonna overthink it because the
I would ask those
conversation,
questions because again, eventually it'll come out. And
that conversation was everything. That
this is the thing,
conversation,
Brian. So
top tier.
okay, so this is the thing. If you and Homework Guy are just really good friends,
Hmm.
then Homework Guy will let you on to say, "Oh yeah, I know him," or "No,
Well,
I never
no.
seen him."
Well, no, because homework guy be making little comments. Like when I told him about, I seen the little dude in his phone. He said, "Well, I mean, at least he wants me." That because he know I don't like him.
Mhm.
So he make them little comments like that because
See, so again, you are a friend to Homework Guy, but Homework Guy is a friend to you with hope and expectation.
it
And
ain't no
sometimes
hope.
people will will they say, I would rather get a little piece of you than none of you at all. So
Well.
that I understand why you won't tell homework guy now, because even that's a complicated situation. And I just think that's really interesting because,
Yeah.
again, I just think that you just need to be down honest. Hey, nothing is ever going to happen. We friends. I like the friendship. So,
Well,
you
I
know,
tell him that, but he still get. I mean, it's I don't just go to and use this man like how y'all be saying. Oh, you be you. I don't use that man for nothing. That's friends help each other out. Friends
but
are there
Brian,
too.
but it becomes difficult when somebody wants something more. And again, for the mere fact that you don't tell this man about the situation that went on, it says a lot, because I have a lot of gay male friends, but I can tell them, I mean, when I wasn't with my better half, when we were dating, they didn't get mad. They were like, oh, this is good, so on and so forth. Y'all, so my thing is, when somebody will cut you or
Bust your
have
window
something
out.
smart to say, that means that feelings are still there. And when
Yeah,
you have to kind of be careful about what you tell that person, then you
that's a
may
red
be
flag.
okay. Yeah, you may be okay, but
Yeah,
that person ain't okay. And so, even though he's dealing with someone who you deem is extremely attractive, that's not what that person wants.
yeah. That dude
So,
was. That dude had some type of Pacific Islander type of. You know what I'm talking about? Like that Samoan type of look to
mhm.
him. And you know,
Well,
man, them some of the most beautiful people. Them, Pacific Islanders and them
mhm.
Samoans,
Yeah, well, my
beautiful.
thing is this though, but if that's not what he wants,
Well, I
then
mean,
that's a problem. And so my
I
thing
can't get,
is,
I
but
can't get a
sometimes you
man
feed the
nothing.
beast. Sometimes you feed the beast. And so you fed that beast like once or twice, and now it's like, okay, because I'd rather have a little piece of you than none at all. And
Bullshit.
so well, no, I'm just saying you don't feel that way. That's how he
Bullshit.
feels.
I ain't happy, but I got to fake it. First of all, like I say, I like conversation. Homework guy just don't give conversation. Like, please
So
spend your
why, but why are you there then? And my
because that
thing
is
is,
my friend. We have a
well,
friendship, but I'm talking
do
about
you
far
have
as
a
some.
friendship?
Let
Because
me tell you.
when you have
Let me tell
friendships,
you.
you can talk about stuff with friends.
No, no. If I'm talking to somebody, I want to be connected to your mind, your soul, your spirit. I want to know you. I don't want, I don't want to be no. We have a surface.
Brian, your phone going out. Mm, okay. Well, it's really interesting, you all. You know, I think that level of friendship comes with a catch. And I think that's the problem, because Brian is in the right headspace for friendship, but I don't think Homework Guy is in the right head for
Well,
friendship. I think Homework Guy wants a little bit more. And again, Brian, when you tell him about somebody or you talk about somebody he's dating, um, it seems like some resentment comes up, and that's never good.
well, they're
And you
going to
told him,
well. If he touches anything of mine again, they're going to end up finding. They're going to end up having to put me in a straitjacket because I don't let people abuse anything that I have.
well,
You better
I don't think that's it, Ron. But I just
You
think
better
that
control your emotion. And like I say, I don't have to do nothing that I don't want to do. If the connection is there, then it's there. If it's not, then why would you want to force? Just like OJ said, excuse me, Johnny Crockett said, if the glove don't fit, you must quit. Why are you gonna try to put on a too small glove on a big ass hand?
let me say this, Prime.
If it don't fit,
So so
you must quit.
so I my
Mhm.
first relationship, it was a hard deal to get over, because again, that was a first relationship, right? And so I met someone pretty similar to what I had in the first relationship. That person wasn't trying to settle down. Now they talked a good game, but again, it wasn't it. And I said to myself, mm-mm, this is not my time, we don't see the same thing. And it was not minor things. It was like, no, I'm not going to be making myself available, So again, my saying is, never consider anybody a priority that consider you an option.
Thank you.
And so I wasn't an option. But guess what? I didn't stay there. I left. So when I made up my mind, I was leaving. I did. Now, I was in New York at the time, and we were at a club in Brooklyn, and I was with someone else. Now, this is one of them dangerous looking light skins. I mean, this ain't no weak looking light skin. This is like one of them proven light skins. As a matter of
What
fact,
you mean?
as a matter of fact, they were from Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, okay.
They're
I know
from
what you're saying.
they're from Beaumont. Family moved from the family moved from Louisiana to Beaumont, but they rough. They are
Mhm.
rough around. I mean,
You
yeah.
liked it a thug? Is what you're trying to tell me?
Well,
You had a
no, no,
look.
no, no, no. He was a white collar professional, but he just didn't. He wasn't a fragile,
Yeah.
light skinned person. I mean, I'm just saying. But we were actually at the club. He come trying to intimidate the person who I was with, and I had to politely say, "Dude, we ain't playing these games. At the end of the day, I'm not important to you now. I mean, I was important to you then, but now somebody else sees the importance, and here you come trying to mess that up. Here you come trying to screw that up. Move on."
Uh,
And all I'm telling you is, Brian, you know, sometimes you got to move on because, again, your mind, we're friends. Their mind is somewhere totally different. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why that joker busted your window out. I don't have no clue of why from what you just told me. But my thing is, if that joker had the capability to do that, he has the capability to do a whole lot of stuff. That's all
nah,
I'm
he ain't.
saying.
Nah, that nigga ain't crazy, but well, I mean, oh, I feel. But listen, I feel good about this little conversation this morning. I actually feel
Mhm.
good.
Well,
I
no,
feel like
I just don't think you need to jump to conclusions, but I do think you need to ask some questions, and then I think you need to be honest with him to let him know that, hey, we live in Houston, and there's a lot of things going on. So again, I really enjoyed the contact and all of this stuff, and how we conversed and all of this, but I'm a little cautious, and so
I don't think
um,
I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna respond back to him or when he called. I know he's gonna call me back. I know that man probably knocked out sleep. Okay, I don't know this man's hours. He might be at work. Who knows?
mm,
People don't answer the phone on demand like that. Just like if somebody
mm,
called me right now, I'm not gonna pick up. Maybe he's doing something. But when he calls me back, I'm I
I
don't
was getting ready to be shady, but this,
go ahead and be shady. I'll take it. I
I'm
need a
gonna
little
take my
shade in
mouth
my
shut.
life.
No, I'm not gonna
Go
be
ahead.
shady. I'm
No,
not.
go
I'm not gonna
ahead.
be shady.
Please go ahead. I'm begging you.
No.
I'm begging you. Please be shady.
Well, at least he didn't put it on D&D. Because if it was on D&D, you would have broke up with him.
Bitch, leave me alone. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna leave it
Well,
alone.
I
Mm.
mean, it is what it is, but I
But
don't.
Brian, again,
Maybe
all I'm
I'm
gonna
meant to
say
be by
is
myself. Is what I'm trying to
no,
tell you.
no. I just
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that
I am.
no, no. I think you should evaluate, and I think you should move cautiously, and then go on from there. And my thing is, you'll find out. But Brian, you can't speed it. I mean, the conversation was the good thing, and just have the conversation and continue to have the conversation, and and be open. And if something strikes you as wrong, not because you
Hmm.
know, but you just need to ask. Because you was just getting ready to throw that man number away because I mentioned homework guy. But my thing is, if he's
Yeah.
pointing up to you, it may be a possibility he may know. And so
Well,
you
it
but you
just
ask the
seemed
question.
it just seemed out of nowhere. It seemed random, and it seemed so but I do want to tell Island Diva this. Island Diva, I'm single. I can date and I can meet people and have conversations. What's wrong with that? Why are you always, girl? I don't have to prove nothing to you or answer by your authority, child. Girl, if I want, look, and look, and if I meet four people tomorrow, at the gay club,
You
then
are
that'll be my
single.
choice.
You are single, and I think, but my thing is, if the person seems established and they have, um, and you think they're put together well, meaning psychologically, financially, and that may be somebody you want to talk to. Because I'm gonna tell you, Brian, before
Mhm.
I met my other half, it was this person in San Antonio, and I mean, they were gorgeous, but they ain't had no car.
Oh shit.
I'm like, mm-mm.
Well, but let me tell
I'm like, I'm
but let me
sorry, no,
tell
we
you,
can't talk. Mm-mm. Go ahead.
but let me tell you, I don't judge people off of stuff like that. But um,
I know I don't judge people, Brian, but let me say this: when you get to a certain point in life,
yeah,
if I
you're
gotta
right.
come pick you up, then
That's a
no,
problem.
no, we can be friends, but
Yeah,
far as relationship, mm-mm,
that's a no
mm-mm.
go.
Because my
Jay
thing
Wilson,
is, we need to be taking care of each other.
I wanted to
And
ask you
then this
something.
is the thing. This is the thing, Brian. The person was 5 years older than I was, and
Now
I'm
that's a
like,
red flag. Now that's a whole red flag right there. I
yeah.
mean, but let me tell you, I don't judge people off of circumstances like that. And I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying
Let
when
me
I
say this,
talk to some
Brian.
when
If
I
if
talk to
if, if that person lost their job, I could understand that. Of that person, there are circumstances where it's beyond those people's control.
yeah.
But when you do that because that's what you
That's
do,
that's just who you are. Yeah. Yeah. Cause
mm-mm,
I can see if you
mm-mm.
got sick. I can see if you know what I'm saying. People get sick all the time. Like in my case, I got sick. I was in the hospital for over a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that that's no excuse, but I'm just saying in life, I give people grace. I don't judge people off of material things. And let me just say this. If your conversation is not right, if we can't have a conversation, then baby, that is the biggest turn off in life. But like I said, Pastor, right now, I don't want to date nobody. I'm trying to
Well, my
really,
thing is be friends with the person and see who they are. That may be
well,
the person who you want. Because again, I didn't
maybe
think I was
so.
gonna be with anybody. I'm like, okay, I'm good. First of all, I'm in San Antonio, so I'm like, it ain't that many black people here anyhow. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
because I'm serious. I thought I would have to move to Dallas or Houston, and so I'm already in my mind. But I did like San Antonio, but the dating scene here was like,
Yeah.
But again, things
Just like in
happen. So
just like
things
in you.
happen.
Just like in Houston. I mean, I'm just a weird person, man. It
Okay.
takes a it takes a special person to understand me, get me, understand my journey that I'm on. And and it's like for somehow we got to talking about all type of shit. But like I said, right now, I'm focused on this contract that I'm on at this job,
Hey,
maintaining my
Corey.
job. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And just trying
So,
to
Brian,
make
if
it.
you got somebody who, first of all,
So I don't
look at it,
so
look
so,
at it
so I
this
don't want
way.
to date nobody or meet
No,
nobody
no,
new. I
look at
really
it this
don't.
way. Look at it this way. Look at it this way, Brian. Are they going to encourage you to do better? Are they
Mm,
going to inspire you and XYZ? Because again, people who love you, they're gonna love you regardless.
yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. And my thing is, this may be the person who you want to deal with. But my thing is don't throw it away because of um, how you think. I just think you need to be open. Of course,
Hold up,
conscious.
hold up. Island Diva, he knows about my stint in the hospital. He knows that the blood clot went to my lungs. He knows that about me, child. Why do you think that bothers me, love? I'm actively trying to better my life, love.
My
And
thing is this: if he's supposed to be in your life, then it should be better. See, my thing is this: either people are going to add or
how
subtract,
about a blood clot?
and when people are subtracting from your life, and if you are better than you were before, then that may be the person for you. When you going through trials and tribulations and stuff that you ain't even asked for, because every time you hang with this person, shit go wrong. You
Oh
might need
shit.
to say, "What do I need to be
Hold
with
up
this
real
person?"
quick. Dang man, we talking about you right now. Can I call you back? Oh wow, okay. You have a good one. I'll call you back. Bye.
Mhm.
Wow, I didn't know my phone was on silent either.
Okay. Well,
Turn
Brian,
that up.
I think you
Oh, that
should.
nigga voice is deep. I forgot how deep that nigga voice was. Oh my
Hmm.
god.
Okay. It's in the morning too, so yeah, because everybody voice get deep in the morning.
I'm scared. I'm
But
not
this is the
calling him
thing.
back. I'm not.
No, Brian.
No.
See, again,
Mm-mm.
First of all,
Mm-mm.
Brian, you
Mm-mm.
stop self sabotaging a relationship that
Mm-mm.
could be a good one. My thing is this: proceed with caution, and that's it.
Mm.
Proceed with caution.
I'm scared.
Well, what are you
How the
scared
fuck you
about?
just come up to me and you okay. Oh Lord, I'm getting nervous, I'm getting
Well,
anxious. You see,
let me
there
say
go
this,
my
Brian.
oh
Let me say
Lord, let
this.
me calm down.
Let me say this again, Brian.
Oof, oof.
Let me say this
Yeah.
again. I don't know why you get scared.
Well,
If
it's my
somebody really like,
anxiety.
hold on.
It's
If
my
somebody
yeah.
really likes you, they gonna come up to you. Now, again, the first person who I was with, that dude was absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and I'm like, now I don't know if he gonna get in our taxi, but I'm gonna get. We gonna drive together because
Mm.
I was fixed on who is this person, and we wound up talking, and then with my scary ass, I just let him walk away because I didn't know if he was gay or not. I didn't know that, right? But then we got on a trip, and baby, he was on that trip. My friend dropped that trip. And guess who was on that trip? That same dude. So I'm like, okay, I'm
See,
supposed to talk to him. I'm supposed to talk to him because,
you see
again,
what Island Pastor, I'm not interrupting you. I'm so sorry. You see what Island Diva is saying? That's what I'm thinking about. People do fucked up shit like they follow people on here. They take
Ron,
pictures of their
Ron,
foots. I don't know this person. Why would they
Ron,
just come up to me like that? I don't
Ron,
know.
Ron,
Uh-uh.
Ron, Ron, you thinking too, you thinking too deeply into this. Um, you thinking too deeply
I
into
don't
this.
know.
I just think that you
Island
should.
Diva is right. She's
I
right.
No, Island Diva. Now you taking the advice of Island Diva,
I'm just saying. I'm just
the
saying
person who's
this.
always trying to make you do X, Y, Z. Brian,
Oh,
look.
shit.
Either it's a 50-50 chance. Don't let people mess you up. Again, I think you should talk to the man. The man sounds like he's legit. Again, it's many possibilities. He may know Homework Guy, or he may be familiar with Homework Guy or suspect. If Homework Guy is outwardly flamboyant and then he sees you with him, he might say, okay, well, I'm going to talk to this guy. So it is what it is. But let me tell you something, Brian. I would rather you meet this person in person then I mean, he came up to you. He had a conversation. So my
Yeah.
thing is, okay, but you don't know. And my
I'm
thing
a,
is this, Brian. You'll find out. You'll
I
find
no,
out.
I'm not. I don't think, Pastor. I'm just gonna make my final decision not to call back. I'm not.
Brian, that's
I'm
crazy.
not.
You see how you talking, and see this is what surprises me with you. You would let people now look. I'm telling you, be cautious, but it may not be what you think it is. All I'm saying is be balanced in your thinking. Be balanced. Be balanced.
I'm trying
In
to
your
be,
thinking.
but there are. Okay. Okay.
You need to be
Well,
balanced because again, what if there's somebody you really, really like, and then next thing you know, y'all have a whole relationship, and the next thing you know, y'all married and got y'all apartment and stuff. That could be the case.
no. Fuck no apartment. I'm not courting with nobody. My next step is my mobile home on my acreage.
Mhm.
I want my homestead. I want my chickens. I want my greenhouse,
But
and
but
everything
what if this
else.
but what if this guy is a executive, or what if this guy is a person
I
who
don't.
who,
I didn't
who
even
yes.
ask. I didn't even ask all of that. We just was
Okay.
talking about other
So
shit.
maybe you should start finding out who this person is.
Oh
I
my
mean, he may
gosh!
be
Just
somebody who could assist you even in that. But Brian, you can't
nah.
be paranoid like that. And everybody has plans. I wasn't planning to meet who I met, but my thing is this: I'm glad I met the person who I met, and has made my
Yeah.
life just great. And so I'm very happy because of that. You could be missing out on somebody who is really special, but you freaking out over what people in YouTube saying. All I'm saying is just be alert, not alarmed. Be alert, Brian, but not
Yeah.
alarmed. Be alert, but not alarmed. You're alarmed right now, where you should be alert.
Yeah.
Stop being alarmed and be alert. So you know what you're looking out for.
Uh oh, you gotta go, Pastor. But
No, no,
Pastor,
no, no, that's me. That was a phone call. But my thing is this: be alert and not alarmed. You know,
okay.
because if you're gonna be alarmed, then hell, you ain't gonna ever have nobody. You're gonna meet somebody at the
I think I'm.
cafeteria. And you
I
can
think
think,
I
bitch,
have a lot of karma. I have a lot of karma in my life. I
okay,
don't think I don't think I'm designed to. I don't know how to explain it. I have a lot of karma in my life that I'm paying for, that I'm going to continue to pay, that I'm well aware of,
mm,
and I know I'm going to pay in it. I'm going to be paying in it for the rest of my life. I understand
well,
that,
Brian, again,
and I
let
don't.
me say this. If you believe in Jehovah like you say you do,
I
then
do.
go ahead and give it to Jehovah and move on with your life. I mean, again, sometimes God gives us grace and things that we should get, we don't get because of grace. So again, if you don't get it, it may be less severe than it should have been because you're doing what you need to do. All I'm saying is you can't live life paranoid. I mean, let me say this again, Brian. What
Yeah.
are the odds of me being in a relationship with somebody who Tracy knows, who at some point in time cut his hair?
That's even
And
scarier. See, that's even scarier.
so
But
my
just
thing is
listen,
this.
I
My thing
think.
is this. I
Mhm.
have been with him since I was 49. I'm now 56. You see what I'm saying? So again, he didn't know what she did here until I brought it to his attention, and he doesn't even watch it. He doesn't even, you know. And so my thing is, it didn't bother me at all because I'm not giving him up because somebody cut his hair or tried to get on a date with him. That ain't my issue. I like what I like, and so that's why we together. And if it's meant to be, it's going to be. And if it's not, it's not. But don't you undermine it. If it's not supposed to be, it'll happen naturally. But don't you put a wrench in it without seeing what's going on. Because again, it may not be what you think. It may not be what I think. I'm just asking those questions in my head. Those would be some questions. How, okay, he seems pretty nice. Let me find out, does he know XYZ? Or let me ask this question. And I don't have to be to the point where it's offensive to him or would make him say, well, why you ask that question? But because again, yeah, I just need to know.
Yeah.
I don't want no mess, or I don't want to be a part of your collection if that's what you're doing. So I'm looking out
Well,
for my interests.
well,
And
Pastor,
so, it is what it
Pastor,
is.
I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna say this before I drop down. I want to say this to Rico. Rico, I don't want to fight with you no more. Okay, I told you exactly what I had to tell you. If you and that other person want to collude behind the scenes and do stuff like that, you're gonna do that by yourself. I'm not interested. It's one and done with me and you. I said exactly what I wanted you to hear. Just like you made me feel how you wanted me to feel, I made you feel how I wanted you to feel. After that, I don't have no ties with you. We don't have no children. We don't have no mutual property. We don't have nothing that's connecting us to each other. You need to do self care. Like I'm actively trying to get my big ass up and exercise and do whatever. I don't care if y'all say I lose weight or not, baby. I feel great. I'm trying to change my life mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I am a fucked up person in the head, and that's by life. And I'm trying to work on myself. I want my latter years. I want my next half of my life to be different than what I walked through in my adult, and that's what's been holding me back. So Rico, you are having things hold you back, and that's why we're not progressing because we're holding on. How can you swim to the surface if you got those weight and anchors holding you down? You're going to forever be underwater. And you got to free yourself from them anchors. That way you can get to the surface and breathe. And that's what I'm doing, Rico. I'm not here to argue with you. I don't give a fuck about you because you don't give a fuck about yourself. And I'm too busy worrying about me, trying to better my life, trying to be something better. So it's never too late for somebody to be redeemed and regained and regrouped and refurbished and replenished, rejuvenated. The theme is because you can redo it.
I
You're
got
gonna
you,
stay
Brian.
stuck. You're gonna stay
Somebody
stuck.
said, Brian, you're paranoid. You could be missing out.
Well,
Tommy and Casho is not in Texas. And then this person said, I met my partner through an old college friend. It happens.
Pastor, I have to get myself together, and I'm a hurt person that's been hurt, been stumped on, been dragged in the mud, and I walk with it, and the first
You
step
know
is
what, though, Brian?
admitting.
We don't meet people at the perfect time. We meet people when it's time. And if you're looking for the perfect time to meet somebody, you'll never meet somebody. Okay. So my thing is, if you're waiting to get yourself together and all of this, da 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 da, yeah. I met my other half when I was laid off. Okay. So again, was it perfect timing? Hell no. But I'm glad that I went with it and I just didn't push it off. So my thing is, you can still do those things. But if you enjoy the conversation, then be friends. You
Yeah,
got to be friends with the person first. Because if you're
you're
not a
right.
friend with the person and you just jump in as a lover, then it's not going to work.
You're
Be
right.
a friend first
And I'm,
and go on
and
from there.
I guess I'm used to, and I like my peace. I love my peace because when the world is beating me up, and I like to just be alone, and you know what
Okay.
I'm saying, and just and just
Find
gather my
people like you
thoughts.
for you. Mark
Yeah.
Mark met me when I was slim, and when I got big, he was still there. And now I'm back to that size, and he's still there.
What Jay was
I
what
mean,
Jay
I'm just saying,
Wilson.
people are gonna love you, whether you mental, whether you sane. If folk love you, they're gonna love you.
And
And
look, I
again,
told
again, you see homework guys feeling some kind of way, but you don't
look,
reciprocate because you don't feel that way about him. So
yeah.
now you may have somebody you feel that way about, and that person may feel that way about you. But if you don't give it a chance, you'll never know. And again, I think you got to give things a chance. That's all I'm saying.
I
And if it's
told
not
this.
gonna work, it's not gonna work. But it may
I to,
work, and you'll never know
listen.
if you cut it off.
Listen, I told this dude, I said, man, I'm throwed off. I said, I am a unique person. I am an acquired, unique person. I told him, I said, I'm weird. I let my mind get in the way. I'm throwed off. I was up front. He said, you know what? The nigga said, okay, but anyway, I'm not gonna overthink this. Like I said, I'm
I
just
think
gonna
you
just
should. I mean, if you up front, because somebody would
shoot.
have been like, okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. Peace, deuces. But he still stayed there and had a conversation. So, Brian, don't do self
Yeah.
sabotage. Don't do
Well,
self fulfilled prophecy. If you keep on speaking shit, then that's what you're going to get. If you
yeah, you're
think that
right.
he's going to leave, that's what he's going to do. You can't speak that stuff. You just got to let things happen naturally. Don't try to force it and just let it take its course. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
again, you're not meant to be alone because if you were meant to be alone, then you wouldn't be trying to talk to nobody. So again, that
Well,
goes
when
right
I
out
get
the door.
lonely, well, when I get
Okay.
lonely, I like the fact that I can just get up and leave too. I guess I'm a runner. I guess
But this is the thing,
I'm
Brian.
a fat runner. I'm
Okay,
a
but
big
this is
boy
the
runner.
thing. You
Yeah.
gotta know that everybody has a stake in a relationship, and everybody should get some of what they want. And sometimes you're not gonna get everything you want because sometimes you do compromise. As long as you don't compromise who you are. But I don't like going to the movies that much. But you know what? I'm gonna go to the movies if my partner wants to go. I don't want to see that damn Star Wars movie. He wants to see
Shit.
it. Guess what? I'm
I,
gonna take my ass and go see it.
I love a good matinee, and you know what? It took Mississippi to tell me what a matinee was. I was like, go to a what? And it's just going to the movies in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that, but then I enjoyed
It's
dating
cheaper
that
too.
way.
It's cheaper. I
Well,
love it.
well, yeah, you're
But let
right
me say
about
this.
that. But I
Let me say
enjoyed
this,
dating
Brian.
that way.
So
Going to
again,
the.
what I'm trying to say
Mhm.
is though that look, I like doing certain things, and he may not be a fan of, but we 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 do it because we love each other. I don't like watching old episodes of not slamming and Dallas
I
and
love that.
watching that. Well, he does.
Oh my gosh.
I
Hmm.
don't. But guess what? I'm gonna sit there and watch it with him because
Baby, I
that's
could
what he
watch it.
like to do.
I could watch Medlock. I could watch all that shit. Medlock, all of it. What's my man? Like I love them old TV shows,
Let
them
me
old
say this though,
80s and
Brian.
90s
Look,
shows.
I'm gonna say this though.
Mm. You better learn to love it, Pastor. Learn to love
I
it. I
got you.
mean,
No, I love him. And that's all
yeah,
that matters because I love him. And I'm going to do
yeah.
it because I love him. And he's going to do some things because he loves me. And that's how it works. And I've watched it with him and we talked about it. We do that kind of stuff because we love each other. But look, Brian,
By nature, yes, I am suffering from.
but
That's what I
Brian,
said.
but this is what
That's
I'm
what I
saying
said
though.
earlier.
My thing is this: to this if it's causing you not to forego relationships, you need to go talk to somebody. And you hate me for saying that, but my thing
I
is
don't
this:
hate you.
okay, you deserve happiness. And my thing is, I come from a religious place where you didn't do those things. But I'm gonna tell you, Brian, sometimes you need to spout it off and spout it off and not worried about if people going to judge you, spout it off and not have to hear about it on YouTube. And that's what I'm saying. Find somebody you're comfortable with. If black women are your thing and you like talking to a sister girl, then find a therapist in Houston that's a sister girl and talk to her or
Mm.
whatever. I mean, you can find a person who you're comfortable with,
Well, like
you
right
know.
now, I feel better talking. I feel like I didn't got the stuff off my chest, and
You
now
gotten
I
off
have
your
a.
chest, but look, I'm not a therapist. And again, where are you going from here? And at least with a therapist, you can say, okay,
I'm
Brian, this is
I'm
where
just
we're
gonna
going from.
keep it light. I'm telling you, I didn't work everything out. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm gonna
Brian,
just I'm,
go
I'm
to a
gonna.
therapist. Look, go see a therapist, man. It helps.
All right, Pastor.
I still talk to mine. We do it virtually. And we have a really good time and everything. And so my thing is that I like black women, especially smart ones who think, and so that's who my therapist is. And that's what we do. And we chit
Well,
chat and it's
like I
good.
said,
It's like
Pastor, look.
conversation.
Pastor, look, I'm just going to focus on my position that I am, maintaining, having job security, building my little 401k, like they say. And and speaking of that, I need to call them
Okay, Brian, do that.
today.
But I'm gonna say
And,
this:
and,
if you don't deal
and,
with your darkness, you'll never get to your light. And sometimes
and
you got to
look,
tackle
and
stuff that
look.
you don't like to tackle.
Pastor, look, and I got to worry about transferring electricity and things
I
like that.
got you.
That's what I'm gonna worry about. I'm
Okay.
not worried about dating nobody. If it happens, it happens. Like I
Well,
say,
okay, but it's not
God is
even dating
good.
anybody, Brian. It's just being whole as a person. You can't be
Yeah,
whole and
and I
date some
appreciate your
because again,
advice.
two
You're
halves
not
can't make a
talking for no
whole.
reason. I'm
All right.
listening to you. You are not
Look,
speaking and
I'm
wasting
not.
your breath. I'm
I'm not
taking in what you're
arguing
telling
with
me.
you at all. I'm
No,
just
I'm not
saying
saying you're arguing. I'm
that.
saying you're not speaking for no reason. I'm
Yeah.
listening and I'm taking it in like a sponge.
So if
What
you're
you're
really
telling
about
me.
self-care, get to self-care. If you got insurance, then I know that is in there. Self-care. Self-care. You got to check in and say, hey, where am I now? So it's about checking in. It's
Yeah.
about self-care. And that's all I'm saying.
Well,
Self-care. Sometimes you got to check in. You
I
could be
enjoyed
talking,
this
you could be talking,
conversation.
look, you could be talking to your therapist about this relationship and she'd be giving you some tips and all of that stuff. And again, because again, you talk about things and they give
I
you
just met this
different,
I just met this man yesterday,
okay,
and like I said, I'm taking in your advice.
okay,
I'm gonna take stuff day by day, and
okay,
like I said, if it's undeniable, it'll be undeniable. Some
okay.
things in life are just undeniable, where you, no matter how you try to sabotage it or mess it up, some things are
Mhm.
just undeniable. So like I said, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna say, and really I'm about to get on jw.org real talk, and read my daily scripture, and listen to me a public talk, and I'm gonna just, get myself mentally prepared to make my transition. I go back to work tomorrow if God say the same, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a busy work week. Signed, I got picked up some extra shifts, and I'm just gonna shut my mouth up and just try to be productive in this nasty world and try to make it in this world. And like I said, Rico, God bless you. I don't want to fight with you no more. Go, just like Pastor's telling me what to
You
do.
know it's not gonna happen, Brian. But this is the
No, no,
thing.
listen,
Long
let
as
me
you know
finish. Let
that
me
you
finish talking to him. Let me
okay.
finish talking to him right quick. Because just like you're telling me, you're giving me good advice, and it's good advice. Like I told you earlier, you're not wasting your breath. I'm taking it in. I'm gonna meditate on what you told me and what the people in the audience is saying, and good or bad, and I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna do it like that with good intentions. But I'm telling this to Rico in good intentions. Island Diva keep telling me about, what Rico's intentions and things like that. I want him to focus on himself. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight with you. Leave me alone and focus on yourself like I'm trying to focus on myself, Rico. Peace and love. I don't wish you nothing but that in your life because I'm trying to be in pursuit of my happiness and try to find in my goddamn self, Rico. So I don't have time to fight with you. Go fight with yourself. And I hope the better half of yourself win, just like I hope the better half of me sabotaging and things like that. I hope the better half of myself win. And that's all I can say.
But
And
Brian,
that's
you
all.
know what? You know what though? Let me say this. I really don't care. At the end of the day, if people live in strife and they live for strife, and if that's all they've seen all their life, that's all they have. Rico's going to have to make the decision for Rico. And my thing is I'm here for a show. I'm not emotionally attached to that Joker. I don't know
Yeah,
him. I don't
you're
know
right.
all of this stuff. So if you want to sit here and fight, you sit here and fight. That's not helping your teas.
He
That
gonna
ain't
fight by
helping.
himself. Cause
That
I
ain't well. I'm not, but I mean, still in all. You being mad at me ain't helping your teeth. You being mad at me ain't helping that persistent cough you have. I mean, again, all of this stuff. I'm
and
sitting
you know
here.
what?
I'm
And that
sitting here in
cough,
my corner office. Okay, looking at the
ain't that
beautiful
some
skyline.
ain't that some shit? Ain't
Okay,
that
so
somebody?
again, nobody ain't stressed because of you, and nothing is changing because of that. Brian, do you still go to work regardless of what people say about you on YouTube? You still go to
Yeah,
work. You
because
still
if I
make your
don't
money,
work,
right?
then how would I eat? How would I
Okay.
have chop to put in my mouth? I
So my
won't.
thing is this: he's going, no matter what you say, no matter how you reason, you can't reason with unreasonable people.
You're right.
You can't talk logical to somebody who is illogical. You can't make sense of stuff when people think that it's okay to make money that way and expect people to give them something because that's the mindset. So why do that until that person comes to the realization that, hey, I might need to do something better? Yeah, I can't want it more than you. I can't
I,
want you to do better more than you. You gotta want it. So if you don't want it, then yeah, I don't even waste my time no more. I talk my little junk because it's a show. If you take this show for real, then that's your problem. If you take what I say and it gets in your spirit, either you need to do something about it. Either you know I'm telling the truth, or yeah. Because let me tell you something. When these people talk about me, I sit there and laugh because I'm like, only if you knew, but I can't tell you because I don't have nothing to prove. That's my mindset. Oh, your man done went back to his wife. Okay, if that's what you think, but that's your mindset. I'm not getting ready to argue that because you
and you
don't
know
know.
what? And
But
you
what
know
we
what,
do
Pastor?
know is that you need your tea pool. We do know that. What we do know is that you drank a substance that altered your way of thinking and you barely made it to the train. We do know that. We do know you didn't stay for that dental appointment. We do know that you gave something to that dog and that dog ain't living no more. See,
Ain't that some shit?
everything we talk about is solid. It ain't no I'm guessing or no, this is stuff that's solid. Now you can say what you want about me, but most of the stuff you say ain't solid. But what
You
we
know
say
what?
is solid. And I don't have to lie, Rose. See, that's the whole thing. I don't have to lie, Rose, because you done put it all out there. I said, Rico, please do not tape yourself going to that dentist. What did he do? He taped it. And you know what? Rico likes this. He act like he don't, but he does. This is how he lives. He don't have any other purpose in life. He ain't doing nothing.
Ain't
Nobody
that
don't
some
care about no
shit?
job. Talking about something. You lost a dishwashing job. Okay.
I was the head dishwasher. I was taking orders, putting in trash. I was like, Rico, just
And let
stop.
me say this:
Like,
I am not trying to minimize that man's job, but again, Rico, baby, yeah, nobody
no,
ain't
but my
hating.
no, I
Nobody
say
ain't
that.
hating.
I say that because why don't you still have? I'm not saying that to make fun of nobody's job because a job is a goddamn job. I'm saying is why are you talking about it like a distant dream? Why don't you go get it again? And this
Mhm,
time, stop going live. You ain't seen me live at work because I value this. I value this, and if I'm gonna get fired, it's gonna be about me, my performance.
mhm,
It's not gonna be about me being on no goddamn YouTube and in my uniform where I'm supposed to be dedicated and making money. No,
mhm. Let me
no,
let
no,
me
no.
let me address Hershey. Hershey, I don't care what Pizarro does. How many people done said F the beef sector and then they come right on back? Baby, let folk do what they gotta do. I don't care. And that's my honest opinion. I don't care. I'm making my money my way. Baby, let me tell you something. The beef sector has been mighty good to me. Now, everybody can complain about it. You know, some people in the beef sector has been a mess, but beef sector overall been mighty good to me. When I can do a banner challenge and leave out with $1,000, the beef sector's been good to me.
Ain't
Okay.
that
And
some
I'm not going to
shit?
sit here and talk about the people in the beef sector. I mean, you know, there's good and bad everywhere. Let me say this. Pizarro can start her own sector, but then they're going to still have problems. Problems don't leave because you going somewhere new. If you got problems in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you're going to have problems in New York City.
My,
Just because you change different venue, that don't mean the problem goes away.
she's not changing a different venue. She's just gonna go live and call it a different. She's gonna be in the same
Okay.
area. The
Well,
same people's gonna
hey,
hit her link. The
well,
same thing.
okay. So, but
A new
look,
sector, like what? You
it's not.
just
It didn't affect my money.
yeah, and
Again,
my thing is, why do you have people like Hershey's that she has the potential to, she has the groundwork to start her own channel, be her like why are you always coming and say oh this and what do you think about that? Get on your fucking channel and
mm,
start your channel. What the fuck is wrong with you, Hershey? Like what is
mm.
wrong with you?
Well, my thing is this: I'm not mad at her shit. I just let people do what they want to do. I mean, how many people have come and gone? Ness is gone, y'all, but the sector is still sectoring. The sector doesn't stop because somebody leaves. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can leave tomorrow, baby. The sector's still gonna go on. And
Mm,
see, people want to make themselves so important. Baby, you can drop off here. These people forget you tomorrow.
real quick and
Again,
easy.
real quick and easy. I come on here because I'm making some money. As soon as this money dry up, I'm gone. I'll find another place that I can make money. But I'm getting paid right now. So I'm gonna enjoy this pay. This is easy.
Big, big funky bitch. You ain't never smelt me, child. Girl, don't come up here being no distraction. You ain't never smelt me, love. I got nothing but the body washes and shampoos and things like that, love. For the beard, love. You better get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. Hershey's, God bless you. Start your channel, love. Because first of all, you ain't never smelt me. And the motherfucker that smelt me said I smelt like dollar store cologne, bitch. He didn't say must like he told Shakim. He knew I done took a bath, put that dollar store a speed deodorant on, ironed my clothes, baby, and went on down to that goddamn JR's. He ain't smelt nothing stank about me, cause I don't stank, love. Okay, you got me fucked up, big and all, baby. Bitch, you better get out my face. Okay, don't do me. The one person that's honest, he said Shakim, who's a skinnier person who don't have rolls and jelly rolls and things to lift up and wipe under and things stank. But here, my big ass smelled good, like dollar store cologne, bitch. And I do wear me some. I love a good Stetson black. Dang, nigga, stop call. Oh, the nigga done call him back. All my life I've been poor. Baby, first of all, I love me a good Stetson, baby. My mama put me on Mesmerize from Avon, baby. I was on Mesmerize. I was on Stetson Black, bitch. I was on all the good dollar store things, baby. And right there after that Christmas, after Christmas, they had a Walgreens will have a special, all the colognes and shit, bitch. And my mama stayed having me stocked up on Stetson Black and all type of shit, bitch. So you ain't never smelt me, and you will never smell me, bitch. And if I'm working out, you ain't supposed to smell good when you work out, right? So shut up. You sound stupid. I'll be big and funky after working out, you weirdo. But after I go take a shower, then you come and ask me, bitch, if I'm big and funky, ho. Fuck you, ho. But I do know it took you 2 years to fix that mold, and I think the damage has already been done. You got the lock brain, bitch, and leave me alone. Start you a channel, hun. Go start your channel, and then you can say what you want and have your own. You just seem weird, like you want to always go to people's platform. Jay Wilson, did you hear this? And Jay Wilson, did you hear that? And just being a bone carrier, a bone collector, bitch. Do it on your channel like Bertha May. Look how successful Bertha May is. Y'all really put me in the same mind frame. Both you bitches had camera slips, and and you don't look like how you talk big behind the scenes. Both of you motherfuckers was talking big, and then when you had them camera slips, you gave who done it and motherfucking why, bitch. Don't play with me, bitch. Hershey's, go start you a channel and leave me alone, bitch. Okay, have a great day, love, and God bless you.
So
I
look,
always
Brian,
want
I
to kick.
got to get going. I have a meeting.
Okay,
But thank
okay.
you all for coming
We'll,
over, and I
okay,
will
bye,
be back
Pastor.
later on. Thank you so much. Y'all take care.